All right. Are we live again? Can you guys see me again? All right. Just tell people in chat that they have to reload the stream. That wasn't me, by the way. My stream had 0 drop frames. My stream had... like, everything was still going on my end. My internet was still working. Everything was right. For some reason, Twitch just decided, nope. Not gonna make this fucking work. I don't think that was the green screen. I think that was just, yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what happened there. I pushed an ad. I didn't refresh. Friends of Wumpus, how you doing, bro? Thank you for the first time chat. Really appreciate that. Twitch's butthole pocket. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. We had this last week as well, if you guys don't remember. Just to watch ads again. Oh my fuck, I hate those ads. I think Twitch had a brain fart. It's been happening so since last week. Last week we had an incredible day where we just continuously fucking disconnected for some reason. God knows why. We just continuously disconnected. For about, I'd say 10 minutes or so. And then we, you know, then it fixed itself finally. What's happening to Twitch? Is Twitch's servers just breaking? You know, how you doing, bro? No. You didn't miss anything. We're still waiting on it. We're still waiting on the cinematic. Haven't seen the cinematic yet at all. Blizzard haven't released the cinematic yet, so, you know, we're all waiting. We're hype for the cinematics. Tvet, you and me both. Hell yeah, and the Jadis Eye, Chains of Domination story background. Digit, I mean, we've already done videos on that, right? Do you know what it's about? The new cinematic, Mary. We know that it has to do with the end of Sylvanas. Like, the end of the raid, right? Wait, Jeff Bezos is leaving Amazon? When the fuck did that happen? Oh my god, I am so far behind world news, dude. Good thing I got my refund before then. He's retiring. He had to focus on space travel. Of course he's focusing on space travel. He made his billions. He's about to go do Lex Luthor stuff. He's going to space, so he's leaving Amazon to focus on that. I mean, I'm happy that humans are starting to look more towards space and starting to try to focus more on space. I'm definitely happy about that. So I don't know. I don't want Sylvanas to die, but I'm excited to see where they take her character. I don't think she will die. I don't think she will die, but I'm with you there. Oh yeah, I'm not. Just to be clear, I'm not leaving the Earth. I have no intention of leaving the Earth whatsoever. The internet will absolutely suck. The internet will suck. It's not going to be fun. I don't want to do it. But I do like the idea of humanity sort of fucking off, right? That I sort of like. Graveload, from what we've seen, it might not even be today, because Blizzard has an incredibly long fucking maintenance window for this next patch, which makes no sense. So we'll have to wait and see what happens after that. Can we send all the morons in space, though? Who's going to determine who's the morons, though? You see, the problem with that argument is if we say that we're going to send all morons into space, someone will have to decide who is the morons. And the biggest issue is we usually give those jobs to the actual fucking morons. Good example of this is government. We decided as a people that there's certain jobs that we didn't want to do, so we started the government, and who is now in government? All the morons. So, you know, everyone that has the good fucking jobs or the most impactful jobs are the stupidest people in the room. If the particle physicists are the benchmark for moron, we're all fucked. I wouldn't even say that, Rhino Stain, because I would argue that there is a bunch of physicists that are actual fucking morons. Yeah, they're smart in their own selected field, but they're fucking useless in every other way. Make job applications for the council who decides, send council to space, problem solved. Draconian, I like that. I like that. All the kids in debate club pissed me off. Now these are our politicians. Yeah, it's just the people that can lie the base, so, you know. My body is too sick to travel in space, but I would go up there offered. Even if I was guaranteed to die getting to the location, but seeing space is a dream of mine. I mean, I can just look up at night and see some stars. That's about as much as I give a fuck about the space. As much as I care about being in space, that's the closest I want to be to it. I'm interested in what we can discover in space. Absolutely. Like, that I think would be awesome. But I'm not really, like, I don't really care for going into space. Why am I reading? Not what I'm reading. I was thinking, what the fuck? Think them type of people need to be shipped off into the sun. Shadow Grove, the problem is that if we send all of them, we're fucked. Don't say if. Did the stream die again? No, it seems fine. Alright, never mind. It seems fine. I don't know what the hell is going on with Twitch today. Twitch seems fucked again today, which is so annoying. Want me to switch to low latency? I mean, this is Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I wish I could tell all of you that this is what's wrong. This is what you need to do to fix it. I don't know what's wrong, so I can't tell you how to fix it. What is your hope for the outcome in the new cinematic? My hope for the outcome of the new cinematic. I want... I really want Sylvanas to live. My problem is, how will Sylvanas live? Right? That's my biggest issue. How will they make her live? Because if they're gonna go with some shitty fucking soul split argument, I don't think I'm gonna be very happy with that. I don't think I'm gonna be very happy with that. So my hope is that they don't do that. The hamster runs Twitch's servers is getting tired. That's why I have my own hamster. I want us to be wrong and realize the wheel is turning, but the hamster is dead. By the way, Chipsastic, thank you for the follow. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What would I be happy with? So if I could write the story, is that what you're asking me? Your sisters, if I could write the story, I want Sylvanas to explain to us why she's doing what she's doing and why we're wrong for not going with her. That's what I want. So very much like an Illidan story where Illidan finally explained why he did what he did, right? And then it sort of made sense. However, this time around, I want Sylvanas to not hide things, not play games. I want her to be upfront and direct. And I want for the player, for the first time, to basically have what we would call a redemption story, right? So us, the player, finally realize, whoa, we've been working for the wrong side this whole time. That's what I would want. Is that what we're gonna get? Fucking most likely not. The chance of that being what we get is almost zero, right? Or thank you for the first time chat, dude. Really appreciate that. I go, have you read Folks and Fairy Tales book? Do you think it could affect the story? I have read the book, and no, not really. There's some stories in Folks and Fairy Tales that could loosely mean something in World of Warcraft, but the vast majority of them is simply stories, right? They don't really mean anything outside of it's a fantasy that was told to children, or a fantasy that sort of exists within a specific culture in WoW. The vast majority of the stories don't mean anything. Shade, thank you for the first time chat. Really appreciate that. Love your videos. Glad I made it to the first time for a Twitch stream. Shadix, I'm very happy to have you here. I hope that you will enjoy it. Twitch streams is a little bit dangerous. Just for everyone that is brand new here, and it seems like we have a massive amount of new people in the stream today. Twitch streams is dangerous. They can go everywhere, right? We can start off talking about World of Warcraft, suddenly find ourselves in some political discussion, then go into sex, then go into food. Like you never know with a Twitch chat. Like Twitch chat sort of takes the conversation wherever they want. I think today we're sort of safe because it seems like most people really just want a lot of Sylvanas stuff. But most of the time, Twitch chat is all over the place. And I just sort of follow. Like, wherever Twitch chat takes us, that's where we fucking go. Briazora, thank you for the follow. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. And the often weep discussion. Shadowfire, I'm happy to hear that. Food, your pineapple pizza or not pizza? Pineapple pizza is the only pizza. Like, if your pizza doesn't have pineapple on it, you don't have a pizza. What you have is just an excuse for a piece of bread with some toppings on it. Pineapple on pizza is fucking amazing. The fact that people don't eat it blows my mind. Lucky Penguin, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. What would you like to talk about? Let's flip the coin for once. I don't really care. Arizona, thank you for the prime sub. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the Fat Fuckers Club. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't really care. I literally... I can hear my Italian mother from here. Niara. The Italians are wrong as well, by the way. The fact that the Italians don't put pineapple on pizza just shows you, as a nation, they are wrong. That's just how it is. Banana salad is amazing, Cask. I don't know why the fuck you want me to defend it. You know that police security guy from South Africa? Have you seen it? Was it near you? Tibet, I don't know the guy, and I don't think it was anywhere near me. It was in Gauteng somewhere, which is my province that I live in. But I have seen the video, I just don't know. Right? As half Italian, that hurts. Sandrazi, well then convince your people to put pineapple on pizza. Enjoy what you said until the pineapple on pizza comment. I don't know why it's such a divisive thing to say. Like, I genuinely don't get it. Corn, thank you for the follow. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You need to get a gavel. Why, Zora? Pasta over pizza? No. No. Ew. Don't get me wrong. Pasta is okay. But pasta is never going to be better than pizza. Ever. Like, there's no fucking chance. New video, Chains of Domination. Dismatorian area preview. Massey, where? Where? Show us. Oh. Well, we do have one new video here, ladies and gentlemen. We do have one new video. It's not the video we've all been waiting for. And for everyone, thank you for tier 1 sub. Did really fucking appreciate it. 25 months in a row. Thank you, thank you, thank you, brother. Massey, how you doing, bro? All right, so we'll quickly watch this video. It's not the new one. It's not the one that we want to watch. But at least it's something new. Okay? This is a fucking spooky area. I like this area. Yeah, I'm a fan of this area at the minute. There we go. Necrolord's coming in. I've only seen parts of this. I've only seen parts of this area. Wait, we already fucking watched this. Not gonna watch it again, but we will find ourselves on the Warcraft page. Hopefully, we can get something, and then they have the Korthia preview as well. Why are they only releasing those now? So, why only now? I mean, it's been live for a while, and this is 12 minutes ago that this went live. I mean, did Blizzard forget? Did Blizzard sort of go, is there so little to do in Korthia that Blizzard thought they haven't released Korthia yet? Is that what we're seeing here? So Korthia is so small and there's so little to do that Blizzard just sort of went, wait, we haven't released Korthia yet. You guys have to get those previews out as soon as possible. It's going live today. I don't get this. Like, I don't understand why these are only coming out now. See, maybe there's something new. Maybe there's more added now. There is an entire area that we can't technically go to. You sort of have to cheese it to get in there. This is all stuff we've already seen. None of this is new. That's the new zone. All right, so that was the new zone. That I know for a fact. Trying to keep company morale up for as long as they can. If they wanted to keep morale up, what they needed to do was give us a good fucking patch. To get there in the other day. Steve, what do you mean? If you can go to the Necrolord portion of camp, there is a flay wing that will fly you to the Vault of Secrets. Korthia is supposed to be a city of secrets, but there isn't much of a city. How likely do we think it is that the jailer just yoinked up a new chunk of the zone? Bender, so it's thanks to what the jailer did that there isn't much of a city. So it was a city, but the chains have basically ripped the entire city apart, right? So according to them, much of their secrets are lost. Some of the secrets survived in Korthia, but a lot of the secrets didn't survive. So it is my opinion that the jailer only took the portion of Korthia that he needs. So Korthia might be far bigger than the one we see now, but he only took the part that he actually required. I'll be gone for half an hour. All right, you're safe to see you in a bit, dude. There is no currently unreachable portions of Korthia. The only things gated for now are the phased sword relics and tier 5 research. Rhinostein, I haven't been able, I haven't checked yet, but the only way for me to have gotten to the other side, right, that one side that still sort of largely was to cheese it. Do you think they're hotfixed after? Because so many had to cheese? Okay, so they have now made a way for you to actually get there. There's a flying point now to get there? Ah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I did it yesterday, though, and I didn't see the flight point. PTR, that is actually very much the case. You think the Dreadlords are still serving the Jailer now that the Jailer has abandoned Denathrius, or are they loyal to Denathrius? No. The Dreadlords are most likely still serving the Jailer. Remember, the Jailer sort of left Denathrius inside his sword. It doesn't mean that Denathrius won't still be serving the Jailer as soon as he gets out of the sword, which is sort of what they're now working on, right? They're trying to get him out of his sword. So I would actually argue that we'd have to wait for them to actually set him free. And then once he's free, maybe then we'll know whether or not he sides with the rest of the Pantheon, or if he decides, no, fuck that, I'm done. This guy's bullshit. Fuck him, right? This last night, and I want some input feedback. Do you think with all the gates to the other realms of the Shadowlands that Blizz might just expand into the Shadowlands, as well as Azeroth for the future expansions and patches? So I would love that. I would absolutely love that. The problem is that's never been what Blizzard does. It's never been what Blizzard does. All new expansions that Blizzard releases usually has nothing to do with the previous expansions except for the story, but the new expansion sort of rewrites the entire game from the ground up. So there is... the chances are better that Blizzard is just going to come up with a brand new fucking story for themselves, right? Maybe go back to Azeroth with new worlds there, but them reusing the Shadowlands as a way to tell the story, I'm almost sort of feeling like never. Silverwolf. So all of that depends on how we view the power levels in World of Warcraft. So my view is that the Eternal Ones, the Titans, they're on the power level of the old gods, right? Not power level, cosmic level of the old gods. Was offline? No, what did I miss? Lofi, is the stream still? You didn't miss much. We were just sort of hanging out. That would mean that the Void Lords are more powerful than whatever is, you know, like, they're more powerful than the Titans and the Eternal Ones and the Old Gods, but we don't yet know what beings are on their power level, right? That we don't yet know. Lady Survival, how you doing? For me, was it offline like the last 10 minutes? No idea why. Lovely Lord, yeah, it's Twitch. Twitch is going to shit for some reason. I wish I had an answer as to why. Wait, Dragonwolf, just a story. I'm still neutral with the rep and can use it. Imagine Zuval reaching Oribos and then getting to Azeroth, raiding Stormwind and Army of the Light and Terralia and all day to meet them. That would be epic. So here's why I don't think that would happen. It would have happened, and it would have been really cool if it happened all the way back in, like, if you go back to, what's the first time I thought about this? Legion. In Legion, there was every possibility for them to use the story of Sargeras. They decided not to do it, right? The story of Sargeras sort of ended in Legion. Then we get to BFA. Every possibility for them to run with the story of N'Zoth, they decide not to do it, right? And these were characters with a lot more backstory and a lot more nuance to them that could have made entire expansions on its own just trying to get to Sargeras or to N'Zoth. Blizzard decided not to go that route. Instead, they decided to go into the Shadowlands. So the chances are we're not going to get back into... we're not going to go back into the Shadowlands. We're now just sort of going to fucking... hang out, right, in a new place somewhere else. That's what Blizzard seems to like doing. I don't know why, right? Not much. I've missed watching your streams the past few days. We've missed having a year, Lady Survival. An Unforgive one. Let's see if I can find it for you. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You should absolutely all follow Lady Survival over on Instagram if you don't already. Also over on Twitch. She is basically IRL Sylvanas. Jack Rover, how you doing? Definitely. Stormwind gets ransacked and the humans move to Lordaeron. Let's go. As Akko said, though, most likely won't happen. Everything that you guys hope for and everything that you guys pray for is never going to happen. Because Blizzard knows best. And Blizzard knows that they don't want to do that. Which is so fucking stupid, bro. Because it could be so fucking good, right? It could really be so fucking good. Wild Wyvern, why is that? What did I do? Abandon all hope, as Sylvanas says. Yeah, I mean, when Aka gives a shout out. Lady Survival, it's my absolute pleasure to do so, by the way. My question is, why would the jailer bother with Stormwind or Orgrimmar? It's Azeroth he wants. Do we know if it's Azeroth that he wants? And Lady Survival, I think it's fair to say that Lucky Penguin just saw your Instagram. It's never going to happen. Thanks a lot. If Sylvanas can't kill Hope, you can. I like that. I'm the Hope killer. You just tell it like it is, man. I'm dying right now after the Blizzard comment. I don't see the point in not doing that, right? Naxram, thank you for the follow. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I can sit here and I can sort of pretend that there's nothing wrong and I can pretend that Blizzard does everything right. But from my point of view, and I realize that a lot of people don't like this, right? I know that there are many people in my community and in other communities, although not as many in my community left. Most of them have left the community already. But I recognize that there are people that hate the negativity around World of Warcraft. They hate when I'm negative, when other content creators are negative. They want everyone to just sort of be very much positive all the time, no matter what. And I get that. That's fine if that's what you want to do. You know, more power to you. The issues that I have, however, with doing that is I want World of Warcraft to one day be a good game again. Like, with all my fucking heart, I want World of Warcraft to one day be a good game again. And it feels like if I hide my criticism, the game is never going to be good again. Now, there is some really interesting stuff that I actually shared the other day on my Twitter. I want to show you guys very quickly. Yesterday, actually. I go to Walmart and see a pillow that says Hope, and I'll go punch it or some shit. True. Just punching it. There's a difference between negative criticism and being negatively toxic. I think so too. Fuck that. You get a pat on the head when you do good. You get scolded when you do bad. That's the way it should be. So here's something that's very interesting. Now, I want to point out, right, that this entire thing is if true. I don't know if this is true. But if true, this is pretty bad. So let me quickly read you guys this. So this guy claims that he is a former Blizzard employee, right? Former Blizzard employee on the WoW English team here on a throwaway, left in 2019. I can confirm that, unsurprisingly, there was a rather common disdain and even outright hatred for Asmon amongst the game designers, engineers, and even WoW support teams like the data team. The org has a policy for employees to not publicly make negative statements about streamers, especially anything that could be misconstrued as being said on the company's behalf. But looks like this lead dev had a major lapse in judgment and will probably get a light slap on the wrist for it. Speaking more about the general feeling towards Asmon on the org, while I was there, it was common to hear people making fun of him or something he recently said in the break room or in the lunchroom whenever he posted a video. I've heard him being referred to by leads and ICs alike as a cancer, a man baby, a moron, among some worse things I can't write here. It became almost a trend to just not only take his videos with a grain of salt, but just outright dismiss them and his criticism and make fun of him and his followers whenever he posted a video. Unfortunately, this is a symptom of a larger problem amongst the designers, even the newer ones at the time, to stubbornly dismiss any negative feedback they disagreed with as problems that only the vocal minority, the man babies, whined about. Unfortunately, as of 2019, the trend and there was skewing further and further towards designers building what they wanted to build and dismissing any criticism from the community as the man babies complaining again. This is very bad, if true. Now, I will say if true. This is very bad. Especially the last part here. The first part is them just not liking Asmon. And you could argue, well, no one forces them to like all of the content creators, right? They don't have to. They can just did also react on Asmon Gold because of someone from Final Fantasy 14. Flanhoink is who? I'd like to see that if you have a link for that. The last two lines is my biggest issue here. And it's actually something that I've taken a long time ago from the Final Fantasy online event. So Final Fantasy had an online event, and they actually highlighted the 4 things that's so important about Final Fantasy. But then in an interview with Yoshi P, he actually explained how they managed to save Final Fantasy after it was such a shit show at the start. And the way they saved it was not by making things that they wanted, because they didn't have the luxury to do so. Instead, they had to listen to the community and fix the problems that the community felt was real problems within the game. That's how they made the game great again. And that's ultimately turned into why Final Fantasy is such a good game nowadays, right? Why people love the game so much and why very few people say anything bad about the game. The problem with this argument, and if this is true from Blizzard's side, it's clear that Blizzard takes no criticism. If you say anything bad about World of Warcraft, Blizzard just goes, fuck you. And Jockey, thank you for the Prime sub. Did really fucking appreciate that. 7 months in a row. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's dangerous. That is a very dangerous place to find yourself in. Because it means that you've basically become immune to making your game better. Mentality, we all know how that ends. True. If that's true, the devs need to adjust their attitude. Alex, the problem is I don't think the devs can adjust their attitude. This is what I call, so I've said this for a while now, right? But I call this type of behavior, I call this type of behavior the echo chamber, right? The bubble. Blizzard Entertainment lives in their own echo chamber, their own bubble, where they believe they can do no wrong. They can make no mistakes. They can do no wrong. They don't listen to anyone outside of it. The only people they hire is from within that echo chamber. It's one of the issues I have with mass media or the tech industry in general, right? They all hire just from within California and from within the universities around California, which means that you end up with all of these fucking useless developers that don't know what the fuck they're doing, all funneling into gaming companies and making basically the same games every single time. Flinderoinkies, you'd have to send it to me on Discord. And that's really my biggest issue. I'm not saying all students that come out of Californian universities are useless. I'm sure there's very many of them that's very good. The problem is, look at every single game. They all struggle with the exact same things now, right? Every gaming company has the exact same issues, exact same problems. It's like, what the fuck? How can no one fix this shit? So yeah, that's sort of where I am right now. But this was shocking to me. This was absolutely fucking shocking to me. I'll forgive one. I'll pass it on to Alex. Alex just made a couple of shirts on Teespring. Like the toxic as fuck ones. Weren't that long ago. This is a problem Americans have. They are losing the lead in cultural production. A lot of people is disconnecting. They have stopped looking for inspiration or vision to their player base. The fact of the Legion borrow power has flopped, and people ask them saying no borrow power. If they make good world content, they would not need it. And if they did classes keep the stuff they did to fix it, it would not be such an issue. Shadow Grove, 100% agree with you. We asked for tier sets, we get shard gear. Ain't that the truth? Whenever. So, just very quickly, Alysium, Savage Man, thank you very much for the follow. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heretic, the reason it can't be an echo chamber is because you're here. And there's people like King Julian, and there's people like D-Wolf that's probably going to join a little bit later. I actually have a lot of people that don't agree with me, and I never block them, never remove them, never shut them up, never tell them not to say certain things. Remember, this is Twitch chat, so if I'm saying something, that everyone agrees with, right, they're going to jump in and they're going to start typing. But believe me, I get a ton of people that disagree with me, and I actually welcome disagreement. I believe that without disagreement, it is dangerous, right? Because if no one is disagreeing with me, I could absolutely fall into that issue of an echo chamber, where I start feeling like everyone else is just licking my ass, and I'm just correct 100% of the time. So it's actually nice whenever I have someone that goes, I don't agree, and here's why I don't agree with you. Because that leads to change, either from my side or from their side or whoever. He pays me to disagree and cast. Do I fuck? I'm way too stingy to take her money to do that. What cinematic are we waiting on for today? Are they releasing the end raid cinematic showing Sylvanas' fate? Yes, Lady Survival. They are indeed. That's going to be interesting. Distro, Succulus, and Margup, thank you for the follow. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like a lot of people are going to be very, very upset over that cinematic. And a lot of people are going to feel sort of disenchanted, I suppose. All right, hold up. I'm just quickly checking this. Is it the Blizzard Dave calls Asmongold an a-hole? Is that the one, Flunderhoinkies, that you wanted me to check? Let's see how many people unsub after Sylvanas' fate. We don't know. We wouldn't know. Esteban, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Really fucking appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In about 3 hours. God damn, I haven't even played 9.1 since it came out. I really need to get on. What have you been doing, Lady Survival? Okay, so this one I saw, but this one I did see, right? One of the biggest World of Warcraft streamers on Twitch. Not one of the biggest. Well, he is the biggest World of Warcraft. What the fuck kind of writing is that? Asmongold is one of the biggest World of Warcraft streamers. Yeah, sure. Sure, because he has 50k, and anyone else that streams World of Warcraft has about 3k. So I'm sure, right? He's just one of the biggest ones. No, he is the biggest fucking World of Warcraft streamer. Like, nice cuppa there. Streamers on Twitch. Recently, however, he decided to try out Final Fantasy XIV online, and I'm so happy that he actually did. Another popular game in the MMO genre. This decision was met with a good deal of praise, but also controversy. Was a good basketball player? Well, what? Exactly. That's the equivalent of that, right? That is the equivalent of that. Some people, like the small streamer, I hate the fact that they actually give her any sort of fucking... some people, like the small streamer, are openly against Asmongold playing Final Fantasy XIV online, as they do not want his community in the game they enjoy. She stated in a tweet, I think you have a problem here because you've just assumed.
I don't like tier sets and domination shards because I hate the idea of locking certain slots. The effect of the tier sets, shards, legendary are cool, but it will be better if we can directly wear those effects without locking items into slots. What's worse about domination shards is that they cause the same problem that tier sets caused, which was why they removed tier sets in the first place, but they are way less cool and engaging than tier sets. However, I still love Shadowlands.
66, thank you for the 50 bits, and I do agree with much of what you just said there. they're going to be in trouble here. And I don't mean to step on anyone's toes. For those of you that don't know, I have many trans people in this community. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. It's yours. Live it to the best of your ability and do whatever makes you happy. That's my view on life in general. But this specific person is one of those people that will absolutely cause an absolute shitstorm on Twitter if you assume genders. I believe in their I believe their Twitter bio says them and they, for whatever the fuck that's worth. So yeah, they're probably gonna get into trouble for that. In a reply, okay, so first and foremost, what's funny to me, what's really funny to me, is that this person can't even fucking realize that they are the toxic one. Fuck it, let's just say she, because I think, I mean, if you're gonna use that sort of bunny, rabbit, whatever the fuck thing it is you're a she and queen, so okay. She is toxic. She is the toxic one. It's not, this is literally, this is not Asmongold being toxic. Asmongold just wants to play a fucking video game. She's the one that's being toxic. And not just a little bit toxic. This is one of those people that I would throw with a rock if they came near me. I wouldn't want to get whatever the fuck is wrong with them on me. Right? So I would absolutely not. I'm sorry, I'm gay. And even I say there is a he and a she. There is only male and female. Big Ronnie, we can get into that argument. My brother is gay as well, and he agrees with you 100%. I actually believe that it hurts the trans argument more than it actually helps the trans argument if you say that there is more than two genders, because the whole point, if you're trans, you were born in the wrong body and you want to be the other gender, right? Not want to be. You legitimately, this is psychologically proven, you are the other gender. You don't feel right in your birth gender, so to speak. But if you then come up and say gender is a social construct, I get to the point where I'm going, but hold on. If gender is a social construct, then really you want trans, because it's just a social construct, right? You see how this just gets into a very weird place where no one understands what the fuck is going on? So yeah, that's sort of where I don't know. I don't follow these things because, like I said, my philosophy in life is legitimately you do whatever the fuck you want to do. And if it makes you happy, then do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I don't care. As long as you don't force me into anything, I could not give two fucks. That's literally my view on life. As long as you don't force me into anything, more happiness to you. But this person is a toxic fuck. Right? That's all it is. This person is, as far as I'm concerned, one of those people that should not be on the internet. Right? Asmongold kind of hatred and rudeness is not welcome in front of it. It is the responsibility of every decent player. Funny how they decide that they are the arbiters of decency. That's usually the first part where you have to realize that this person is a piece of shit. Right? As soon as they become the arbiters of decency, you know that they are not decent. They are fucking horrible human beings. And they should actually not be on the internet. Anyways, who gives a fuck? Apparently, only they do. Okay, so in a reply to this tweet, and this is where things get really spicy. Adam Holinsky, the lead product manager and data platform at Blizzard Entertainment, stated, "That guy is an asshole." I'm sorry. How the fuck do you have the right as a developer to call a content creator, someone that's actually very good for your game, by the way, because content creators actually bring new people into the game. How do you have the right to call that guy an asshole? Like, I don't get it. Are neutral to me. I use them daily. So I have a problem whenever people try to dictate how others should speak. That's a big problem to me. You do not have the right to dictate how I speak. If you take offense to the words that I say, that's a you problem, not a me problem. I don't like changing the way I speak. I've actually had people tell me that I'm sexist because I use guys all the time. Like, I'm not kidding you. I've had DMs from people telling me that I'm a sexist piece of shit because I constantly say guys. Sup, guys? How you doing? All right, guys, I'm going to do this now. So I've legitimately had that. Now, my first response usually is, well, fuck you. Right? That is genuinely my response. If I lose viewers that's that fucking brittle and weak, that's a good thing. There's no place for weakness here. Esteban, you're telling me gaping gender politics is insult culture? I got called sexist yesterday because I said Sylvanas could die. Lol. Everyone's so quick. So being a sexist used to mean something. It used to actually be a very bad thing, right? It used to actually be a very bad thing. Nowadays, you can be a sexist just because you don't agree with someone. Someone says something, you go, I don't agree, and suddenly you're a sexist. And like, really? When did I sort of harm women? When did I hit a bunch of women? When did I, like, this makes no sense. So yeah, people are just making things. Seven pick. The point I'm making is, if you call everyone a sexist, the word loses its value because it turns into just everyone is one, so it no longer matters. It's like the word racist. It's supposed to be absolutely miserable, and for most of us, it still absolutely is. If someone is a racist, that's something we truly get offended by, and we truly go, what the fuck are you doing? But the problem is, everyone has now become a racist. Even people that have no racist tendencies. They just say something that they don't agree with, or maybe ask the wrong question, suddenly they're branded a racist. The problem with that is, you run the risk of making it cheap. It becomes a cheap insult. And what happens in time, in the next decade, being a racist is no longer that bad. Because everyone that disagrees with a certain group of people have now become a racist. Therefore, is it really that bad to be one? Who knows? No one knows, right? So I want people to take those words more seriously because they're meant to be something bad. They're not meant to be just thrown around. They're meant to be something bad. When you call someone a racist or a sexist, those are words that's reserved for truly vile individuals. Not just for everyone that doesn't fucking agree with you, right? Is an asshole Blizzard gonna get fucked? Look, the truth is, Asmongold is an asshole. I say that as an asshole myself. I'm an asshole. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend that I'm not, right? I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend that I'm not, because I am. I am an asshole. I have legitimately called World of Warcraft developers cunts in the past when they do things that I genuinely do not agree with. Although in South Africa, the word cunt is not really an insult. It's just a word that we use quite a lot. So it's not as big as it is in the rest of the world. When you go, it's more like Australian levels of cunt. But I'm an asshole myself. And I don't mind. If Blizzard ever called me an asshole, I'd be like, yeah, sure. There's no news there. I don't think it's okay for a Blizzard developer to come out and say that. This is a content creator. This is someone that does a lot of work for your game, right? You should absolutely not have the right as a developer, considering I pay your fucking salary, cunt. Adam, I pay your salary, bro. My $15 a month ensures that you have a fucking job, and you have the guile, the arrogance to think that you can fucking call anyone an asshole is unreal. I literally challenge all of you to walk up to your boss tomorrow and go, you're an asshole. See how that goes for you, right? The players are supposed to be their bosses, and they're acting like they are the fucking chosen ones, right? God, it pisses me off. Holy shit. Let's not even continue talking about this, because I will lose my shit. An EU downtime announced. Only for 1 hour tomorrow. Nice. Alex, how you doing, bro? You can call me an asshole, Alex. I don't mind. Mainly because I don't want to go back to fucking editing my own videos, so I'll take it. Calm down. It's arguable. There's no undeniable evidence for you being an asshole. Keldana, how you doing, bro? Players are the customers. It's sort of a weird standing. Players aren't just the customer. The player is also the one in charge when it comes to game design, because you are effectively designing the game for them, right? This is where someone like Final Fantasy has the right approach. They truly take what the players say to heart, right? They treat the player as someone special, someone to be listened to, someone to focus on, someone to pay attention to. So technically, yes, we aren't the boss, but at the same time, we're more important than just the general fucking customer that walks into any, I don't know, whatever shops you have wherever you live, right? Derek, that's the right way to do it. Imagine people don't get it right now. If you tell them when, let's say, servers of WoW go down, all is gone. Lofi, what do you mean? You're right. Everyone is in some way an asshole. My biggest issue, however, with the world today is that the biggest assholes are the people that don't realize they're the assholes, but then try to preach to the rest of us just how bad we are and how big of an asshole we are. A lot of people need to go seriously do some soul searching and realize just how fucked up they are before they try and fix anyone else. Like, I see these people that you can see, they can't even keep their own life in fucking order, trying to tell the rest of us how we should live our lives. But yeah, I agree with you that the consumer opinion is important. That's why I sort of said we should be viewed as the boss, because it seems like the customer approach doesn't work, right? Final Fantasy, in my opinion, has the perfect sort of balance of that. You are an a-hole? What did you say? Fuck you a hole? Yeah, you too? Well, guess what? Digit, what the fuck are you saying? Did someone type that in chat? I completely missed it. Did I, well, it was just an example of a dialogue. Oh, I almost thought that I missed some truly spicy comments in my chat. That would have been hilarious if someone typed that in my chat. Man, I haven't had a good fight with a viewer in a while. We should absolutely get one of those hypersensitive viewers in the chat again. You know, those people that take offense to everything? I love hanging out with those people. Fuck you, Enoch. Right? You can go fuck yourself with that attitude. Jesus, terrible. Fight me. I will kill you, Rhino Stain. People think items in their bags belong to them. Let's say I have an Ashbringer stuff like that. It's gone if Blizzard ends that they think belong to them. Oh, Lofi, I agree with you there. I think it would be hilarious. No, it was just a meme dialogue of two people. Remember when they'd come into your chat and talk about your weight? Oh, that still happens. I still get the odd DM from someone calling me fat as fuck, which is funny, quite frankly, because a lot of these people pretend as if mirrors do not exist. I don't, like, calling someone fat as a way to insult them has never made a lot of sense to me, because surely a fat fucker, like a fat person, know that they're fat, right? I mean, unless they're sort of very demented and have a very weird self-image of themselves, right? They see themselves very different to everyone else. They think that the fact that they can't see their dick is because their six-pack is so big. You know, but surely those aren't the majority of fat people, right? So for me, it just sort of, it's always been a hilarious sort of insult, because it's not actually insulting. It's just stating the obvious, right? You're just stating something that I already know. People, to just call them fat, do they have nothing else to do? Oh, yeah, I get DMs like that all the time. Cheese made me fat. Ban cheese instead of my horrible personal accountability. Cheese did not make you fat. You're a fucking liar. I had some goat cheese the other day, and I'm not a fan. And I'm a bigger girl, but I have enough self-esteem. That's all you need, really. I go from 64 to 94 kilograms. Orias, are you a guy or a girl? Because 94 for a girl is very big. 64 for a guy is very small. Is it Halloween? I get that one a lot. Is it Halloween? Why? Because you dress up, Lady Survival. Body dysmorphia can play a part, but yeah, shouldn't be considered an insult. No, I don't think being fat is an insult at all. Just look up what head cheese is. Steve, I'm not clicking on that. I'm not typing head cheese into fucking Google. I can almost guarantee you. I was a teenage boy once. I know what guys talk about, right? I'm not doing that. Holy fuck no. I want to sleep tonight. We don't have Halloween over here. Yeah, we don't celebrate Halloween either. The thing I genuinely do not want to be a girl on the internet. I am so glad that I'm a guy. Because as a guy, I have received a fair number of dick pics. I'll be honest. Yes, I've gotten them quite fucking often. Right? Guys trying all sorts of shit. I even had a guy once offer me, I think it was $200 or $100. No, $200, I think, to talk to him before bed on Discord. Like, just chat to him while he falls asleep. And I don't think he wanted to chat about the weather. I, of course, said no. But I have received a fair number of dick pics, which just insta-block. You know, I don't even waste my time with that shit. But I think it's so much worse if you're a girl. Like, I think if you're a girl, I think that is just... So, here's my problem with a dick pic. A guy that sends a dick pic. Do you truly think that your schlong is so fucking pristine that the girl is going to see it and instantly fall in love? Like, she's just going to go, oh my God, I have to gobble that thing. I can't help myself. I'm going to leave my boyfriend, move across the waters, because I just need this cock in my life. Like, why do guys even send it? Like, it makes no sense. I don't understand it. Like, I genuinely don't understand why guys do that. So they go violate the girls' bodies. They send them their dicks. Neo Aurora, but I don't think it's just that. Like, I don't think it's just that. Like, what do you get out of a girl looking at your cock? It makes no sense. I'm a nurse. Dick pics and vag boobs means nothing to me. When guys send me dick pics, I try to find their family friends and send it to them. Oh, shit. That's dangerous. Also funny as fuck. Oh, Vasif, what did I just offer call to this? Sophia, how you doing? We are talking about guys and their... So just to be clear, you girls aren't completely innocent in this. I have received girls' naked pictures as well in the past. Granted, not nearly as many as I have dicks. But I have gotten some girls who go, yeah, sure, if I send him a nude, he's going to be all for this, right? Which, coincidentally, is the quickest way to get blocked on my Discord. Like, that's, like, easy life. Because if you think your body is that cheap that you can just send it to anyone, why the fuck should I pay attention to you? I once got a dick pic from a guy I met online. I thought it was an amputated leg. He got mad. Holy shit. Is it that ugly? Don't send nudes, to be fair. I'm not into that sort of thing. Oh, yeah. It's disgusting. Nasty, it's not about, like, I genuinely... Respect is a big thing for me, right? It's a very big thing for me. And if a girl disrespects herself first, there's no reason for me to respect her at all. So then it's an easy decision. Just thank you for playing, right? Look, I always think about the potential for a girl to be a mother, right? I grew up, I love my mom. Well, I loved my mom. She passed now, but she was a good mom, right? She was classy. She had very good manners. She raised me to be classy, although that failed. Also to have very good manners, probably failed as well in that regard. But she tried her best to raise me as a good man, as a good son. And I always think about, if you meet a girl, can you see that girl raising your children with the same values that you value? And a girl that sends a nude to a guy that she doesn't know is definitely not the kind of values that I want to sort of pass on to my fucking kids. Like, guaranteed not. A back pic is hot. To a chick, a dick pic is no bueno.